Today is day one of my second year-long Let's Play. And we're not on the same map anymore. Basically, this is a copy of a map that I downloaded and I modified. I mean, I changed what was there and made it as close to my original game as possible. Obviously, we have a little bit more money. I purchased some cows, more cows. I have 11 cows now. Why is that not attaching? Because it's not even close. Come on, Gray. I purchased 11 cows because apparently you can't buy 10 cows and then buy an extra one by mistake and sell it, because you can't sell your cows, at least not through that interface. Also, you'll notice that this bunker here now has a conveyor belt. There's conveyors over there on the other side where you sell the hay, the whole grass, and that we've already mowed and put the grass in for the cows. There's very little straw, but this field here is planted in canola, and the one over there is planted in wheat, and that's where we'll be getting the straw from. So yeah, we're kicking it off year long, 365 videos later. Starting today, day one. And the other thing was all of these fields have been joined, 23, 25, 28, etc., on the map. That's the way the guy modified the map. And I was looking at that going, that's exactly what I wanted to do, but now I don't have to. But what I did do is I went through and I did sell all the fields that he had, and we're still playing on hard mode. I changed that to hard mode. I do have the Bank of Hagenstead mod in, and you can see we have a $200 or $200,000 loan, because that's what Hagenstead does. So we have a little bit more money. That's because I kept trying to figure out how to. Every time I changed the XML to reflect the amount of money that I had on my save game, and every time I come back into this game to do something, it would be back up to 2 million something. So what I finally ended up doing out of desperation was buying and selling combines and tractors until I got to a point where I would buy them and then sell them. Obviously, you sell them for half the price. So I went through over $2 million, $2.5 million and got it down to 40. And I said, okay, that's where we're going to start. So there we are. There you have it. We're all caught up. But what are we going to do in this year-long Let's Play? Well, we're going to continue doing what we've been doing, but we're going to go. That's not the what I wanted. Oh, and by the way, we have no vegetables. Now, all of these things were added into the game, but I don't know if they were added in by a different mod that I tried to install. So I don't know what of these actually work. You guys can see that there's a whole list of things here: sunflower, mullet, sorghum, and all that. I tried to download the Pleasant Hill map, the multiplayer map, and it didn't work. So maybe that's still in the mods folder. I don't know. But anyway, what I was going to say is the plan is to purchase as many fields as possible. There are 36 fields on the map, and we own 4 of them, so there are 32 left to purchase, but they have all, certain areas have already been merged over. So fields 23, 25, and 28 have been merged. 6, 12, 16, 21 have been merged. 26 and 29 have been merged on the right hand side there. Field 18 has been covered in grass. Fields, I think fields 22, 24, 27 over there on the left hand side of the map have been merged as well, and so have the ones at the bottom. 33, 34, 35, and 36, I think. All of those have been merged as well. So we're going to purchase every field, or, well, let me say, we're going to purchase as many fields as we can, and we're going to plant every field at least once. In other words, I'm not going to just purchase the field and not use it. We'll purchase it, and we will at least plant it once. So that's my goal. 365 videos coming at you. Now, what does that mean? That means I'm going to probably make the episodes a little bit shorter, keep them in the 20 to 25 minute range, which is kind of what I do anyway. But we're going to be posting up videos every day, and I'm going to probably record them in blocks of 2 or 3 episodes at a time. I don't want to get too far ahead because I want you guys to be able to comment and make suggestions, and for me to be able to get back to you and reply to those comments or implement some of your suggestions. So, yeah. Now, I did try to upload some other videos. Somebody mentioned on one of my last videos to get the renter mod. I've got it installed, but I have no idea how to use it. So you're supposed to be able to rent equipment that you can't afford. Be nice to rent another harvester. But I don't know how that works. So if you have any ideas or you know how it works, let me know. I also installed the speed up mod, the one that you're supposed to do Control R and really go super fast, but I haven't got that to work either. So, and it might be conflicting with some other stuff. I don't know. It's one of the reasons why I do mods, but I don't do a whole lot of them. But as far as equipment goes, let me show you what we got in the garage. Here. So I upgraded to this Dutes tractor, and then of course we got this one, and the forage wagon, and the mower head that we borrowed from our neighbor Nick. That's still in the game. We got the fertilizer, the weight, the chainsaw, the cows. Like I said, we own 11 of them, but you can sell them. I'm going to sell one. Boom. There we go. Now we have 10. Okay. And then, of course, the harvester and the cutter head and the tipper, and then our plow and our seeder. So everything pretty much is the same, except for, like I said, I upgraded the tractor just because I needed the pulling power, and I also needed the front hitch. I was getting tired of dealing with it not having a front hitch. So, yeah. So there it is, guys. Welcome to day 1 of year-long Let's Play of Farm Sim. Now, I am saying Farm Sim. See, I've recorded this so many times I don't even know what I said. Have I already said this? I don't know. I'll find out in the edit. But the reason I say Farm Sim is because when the new one comes out in the fall, if there's a new one, FarmSim17 or whatever they're calling it, I might be switching. Probably more than likely we'll be switching to that. But we'll be continuing on. But you will be getting FarmSim15 or something every day for the next 365 episodes. I say that because last time I did this, you know, I missed days. I was in the hospital or sick or whatever. And so we don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. And the goal again is 365 videos. So let me know what you think about that, guys. I hope you're juiced, and I am. I'm excited. Did a lot of work on this map. I spent about 8 hours plowing all of these, or harvesting all these fields. And then at the end, there's a few fields that had corn on them, and of course I didn't want to go through the process of buying a corn harvester and everything. I had plenty of money, obviously, because like I said, it was $2 million. But I just said, screw it, and I sold the fields, and I said I'll leave the on there, and then later on we'll buy it. And then as soon as I sold it, all the crop disappeared, and the field went back to normal. And I realized out of all of these fields that were on the map that were owned and planted, I was down to like the last 2 that needed to be harvested, maybe three that needed to be harvested, and I could have just sold them all to the bank. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. On the bank, if you go to field management, you can actually lease fields cheaper than lease price comes up to 10% of the sale price, with an additional 3% of the sale price as a fee. So you can actually lease your fields, which we're not going to be doing that, but it is possible with that mod. So anyway, the other thing I was going to show you is that we have no crops. That's the other thing I did. I said, well, if you're going to make it have a little bit extra money, less on the loan, then you're going to start from scratch. So I try to make it as fair as I could with the restraints that were presented to me, if that makes sense. But we're going to stockpile some of this money, or some of this grain, because we don't need it right now. Like we were doing before, we were kind of just making do. Not in Mountain Dew, but making do. So we're going to change that up a little bit, and hopefully get some of this up in silage, or up in storage. Up in silage. Where did that come from? Up in storage, and have it ready for when the great demands come up. But I'm not going to wait too long for those, because I've done that before. If you guys remember way back when I did my first year-long Let's Play in 2013, I waited too long to sell the crops, and I went in the hole, and I lost my workers. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out the playlist. There's 2 playlists for my first year-long Let's Play, FarmSim13. It's only 365 videos, average between 20 and 30 minutes. So yeah, you guys could watch those, knock it out in, I don't know, a weekend or 2. No, seriously, I hope you guys enjoy the series, and I'm full. I didn't realize I was full. But I'm going to let you go. This is our first day 1. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and checking me out. As always, leave a comment, suggestion. Let me know if you are looking forward to the series. I hope you are. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't mean to sound mean about it, but that's just my plan, is to do it, and hope a lot of people come along for the ride. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget. And if you haven't subscribed, then get on board. Hit that subscribe button, and that way you won't miss out on any of the upcoming episodes. Take care, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Wow, that actually feels kind of good to say.